Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Achievers Corner with Victoria Showome. Yes, so in this episode, I am going to be sharing about resilient living in time of crisis. Resilient living in time of crisis. I mean, are you talking about crisis? And I did some research to come up with some definition about crisis. They say crisis is a time of intense difficulty, trouble, or danger. Crisis, when things are out of the norm, when things are not going the way we expect it to be. That is crisis, when there is a disruption and interruption that affect our lives individually, family wise, business wise, professional wise. That is a crisis. When there is an imbalance around us, that is a crisis. When there is it's a time that you really have to make critical and important decision, when things are not going the way we expect. Imbalance, interruption, disruption, change, everywhere. That is crisis. I mean, things that you cannot even predict. There is no predictability in crisis, because you don't even know what to expect anymore. It's like things are changing faster than you can grasp it. And that is where resilience comes in, for you to be able to survive the phase of crisis. In the world today, most people are going through another phase of crisis. We have the global pandemic, and of course, some people have individual crisis, because things are not the same that they used to be. Things have changed, and it's like a constant struggle. And the new word that we are hearing right now is about the fatigue, the pandemic fatigue, the crisis fatigue, because it's lasting longer than we expect it to be. And that is why I really want to share this with you: resilient living in times of crisis. One thing that you really want to note, is that we do not know how this is going to last. We do not know. I do not know, and you do not know. But what is important is that while we are going through the crisis, how can we do better? How can we thrive in this time? How can we sail through this time? That is what we will be addressing, because nobody has the number. I can tell you this will be over in a week. It's going to be over in a couple of months. No, there is no guarantee. But we can control what we can control, of how we're going to thrive during this time, how we're going to make it during this time, no matter how long it is and no matter how short it is. That every moment of it, we are enjoying it. We are not living in bitterness. We are not living in anger. We are not living in fear, but we are able to control what we can control and get better and thrive in time of crisis. Resilience. And what is resilience? I wrote in my book, you can see behind me there, the power of resilience. I share there. It's your ability to rebound, your ability to come back after you've been thrown off the pedal. Now you're able to gather yourself again. And this time of crisis, you have to continually do that. Things may be this way this week, and then next week it change. So constantly you have to regather yourself, you have to recoup, and come back again. That is resilience. That you don't give in, you don't give up, you don't just let's say, let it be. But each time you are coming back, you are gathering new strength, you are gathering new momentum, you are coming back again. You are not giving up, you are not losing heart, you are not losing hope, you are not being faint in your spirit. But each time you have a comeback to be able to deal with whatever is coming your way. Like I said, we don't know how long this will last, but what we can do is to do better, is to thrive during this time. And I'm going to share a few things with us, talking about resilient living during time of crisis. Number one, in time of crisis, that is when change comes. Yes, during crisis, because we're talking about disruptions, interruptions, imbalance, things just off the chart. Things are just out of control, out of the norm. Changes here and there. So for you to be able to thrive during crisis is to embrace change. Crisis bring about change because things will not remain the same they were. And you will have to do things that probably you've never done before. So embrace change. You cannot run away from it. You cannot shy away from it. Crisis bring about change. And you have learned that the past few months that things are changing even faster than we can catch up. And it will continue to be the trend. So you want to embrace change. You want to welcome change. You want to open up to change. You cannot resist change. For you to thrive during crisis, in time of crisis, you cannot resist change. You have to embrace it with an open arm, because the thing is, you want to thrive, and this time you want to sail through. You want to become better. You want everything to turn around and work in your favor. That is why you need to embrace change. Crisis bring about change, and in crisis, it bumps you out of your comfort zone. Yes, it bumps you out of your comfort zone. We have seen people probably in the time past, if they tell people to do online classes, to do courses from home, it's like, no way, it's not happening. But this crisis that we've seen, and then probably another one coming, has shown us that we can do things out of our comfort zone. It bumps all of us out of our comfort zone. Most people work from home. You have no choice, so you do things that you normally don't do. So crisis bumps us out of our comfort zone. And that is a great thing, because then we are able to see that we have some strength within us. Sometimes you think this is the only way you can do certain things. You only think this is the best way you can do it. But during crisis, our imagination kicks in, our creativity kicks in, our intuition kicks in, our inspiration kicks in, and then we're able to devise another method of doing certain things. So crisis bumps us out, and most of the time it's a good thing, because then we're able to find another strength that we don't know we have. We're able to discover something great about us that we never thought was there. So in crisis, it bumps us out of comfort zone into another territory, and actually a bigger territory. So I'm talking about embracing change. Don't resist change. And the other point is to be flexible and be adaptable. It actually goes in line with change. Be flexible and be adaptable. Be very, very flexible. Don't be in your own way. Don't be your own way. If you want to thrive during this crisis, if you want to have a resilient living and be able to overcome and come on the other side as a better person, you have to give room for flexibility. Don't say this is how it's been done in ages, we have to do it that way. No, give room for flexibility. Be open-minded. Be open-minded, so that your creativity, your inspiration, and even those that work around you, their inspiration can go wide. They can think outside of the box, because we cannot be restricted by what it is happening. We have to be ahead. We have to forge ahead, and to do that, we have to think outside of the box. Be flexible, be adaptable, and allow all this imagination, all this creativity, let them come to play, so they can help us to live a resilient life during this time. So we are not overwhelmed and we are not overcome by what is happening around us. So be flexible, adaptable, give room for open-mindedness. And another point that I want to share is about collaboration. It is about collaboration. Don't think you can do it alone. If you allow yourself to be just so drowned in, you're gonna be lost. Don't think you can do it alone. Don't think. If you want to thrive during this time, resilient living calls for collaboration. Gather people together, like-minded people. Your business leaders, thoughtful leaders, great minds. Let us explore things, brainstorm, collaborate on way forward. We are not looking at the problem, but we are looking for solution. The problem is here. We cannot change that, but just looking for solution. So brainstorm, bring people together, allow for collaboration from different angles, different parts, different department, different team. Let everybody come together, share. This is the problem that we are facing. What are the solutions? You will be amazed what people will come up with. So don't do it alone. Don't fight alone. Don't live alone. Don't be by yourself. Invite other people into your world. Share the burden. Share the burden and let other people join you, join force with you in bringing about the solution. You cannot do it alone. That is one thing I have learned, and I'm still learning through my John Maxwell certification. Being blessed by great mentor John Maxwell is a great leader, a leader in time of crisis, who always pour into us how we can be better leaders in our field. And so you want to do the same with the people around you. We cannot do it alone, but with all of us working together, we can bring about solution. We can thrive. We can see beyond the problem and look for solutions and look for outcomes. So I hope this has blessed you. If you need any further assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out. My email is victoria@victoriashowme.com. And if you would like to get a copy of my book, please inbox me. They're on Amazon, $9.99. They are on sale on my website, victoriashowme.com. Or you can message me if you need bundle of them. We have the hardcover in stock to ship out. On Amazon, you get the paperback. But if you want the hardcover, the thick hardcover, yeah, let us know. Easy to read, and you will enjoy it. The power of resilience. Even every member of your team can read this, and you cannot be on the same page. All right, so that is all I have for you in this session, Achievers Corner, resilient living in time of crisis. So toughen it up. Don't give in. Don't give up. The battle is not over yet, and we are not giving in. All right, so make it a great week, and I will see you another time. God bless you. My name is Victoria, Achievement and Leadership Coach, certified with John Maxwell. God bless you. Bye-bye.